Good morning, everyone. Today, I just want to set the stage for what is to come with future content. And it's all going to be related to my 90-day program, the Slingshot Method. You've heard me mention it, but I mean, what the hell is it? And reality is, it's not one thing, it's so many different things rolled into one. And I've put so much thought and effort into this program. And I am so confident of how effective it is going to be for anybody that is brave enough to take this journey with me. Well, we use a tagline: in order to go forward, we start by going backwards. So just picture us pulling back a slingshot, and we pull that back all the way to the root cause of why you are the way that you are. And in going backwards, we're also tearing down all of these walls that you have built up over time. So that when you are finally ready to release, submit, and let go, you slingshot forward at an incredible rate. So let's take a peek behind the curtain and just see what it really is. And remember, I'm going to create content further expanding on all of this stuff. But right now, it's just a very brief overview behind the program. So, what is it? It's, like I said, it's a culmination of a lot of things. This is the very best that I have learned in my personal 9+ year obsession in the growth and personal development space. It is 2+ years of learning and applying everything from my coaching program. I'm not some guy who just took some class and says, "Oh, I'm a coach now, I'll change your life." No, I took this very, very seriously and spent a lot of time and effort honing my craft. The truth is, when I started, I didn't have a program. I didn't think to. Everything was customized to the individual. And yeah, it was effective. But looking back at it now, I realize how much more powerful my time could have been if we incorporated some structure to the program. So, yes, everything is still customized to the individual, but every individual is going to go through this program. This is tens of thousands of dollars, and more importantly, tens of thousands of hours I have spent learning and applying all of these lessons. Not only that, I have 30+ years of doing things the wrong way. I have been well accustomed to pain and suffering and the wrong way of thinking. Whatever it is that you're going through, more likely, I have experienced something similar personally. And that's why I'm here, because I know how it can be, and I know how it is when you learn to shift your mindset and way of thinking. And it's a combination of various techniques ranging from mind, body, and soul. Mind, just your mindset of how you perceive the world around you. Your physical body is so important, and soul, I'm talking about certain spiritual practices. Now, I'm not here to preach spirituality, but the fact of the matter is there are certain spiritual practices that just flat out work. So we'll teach you about things like meditation and breath work and a variety of other things in that realm. It's still very much a hybrid program. Everything is going to be customized to the individual and their needs, wants, and goals, while every individual is going to start off with this program. And remember, I'm the guinea pig. Everything that I'm going to coach you to do, I have done myself to with tremendous results. So when I say I'm taking the very best I've learned, I mean that. And we are almost a decade into this obsession. It took me 9 years to put all this together. And your benefit for that is I could put you in this program and accomplish these things within 3 months. So the first part of it is kind of like your foundation, upgrading your software. The foundational things in this program, we're going to teach you the true power of emotions, because the reality is they are the rulers of your world. And not only am I going to teach you about it, we're going to teach you how to control them and have them work in your favor. We're going to redefine success and how to manufacture happiness within without any kind of external validation. And most importantly, we're going to work together to eradicate your limiting beliefs and teaching you how to shift your perception of how you look at things, your experiences in the world. The goals of the program. On the right, this is an emotional frequency scale. And like I said, I'm going to create content expanding on all of this, but this is so powerful. And the simplest way I can describe this is look at it like it's a magnet. Whatever your primary emotional states are, is what you are going to continue to attract into your world. So, this program is designed for people that are living in these lower emotional states. And through the program, we take you out from down there and bump you up to this top level and keep you there permanently. We are going to forge unshakable confidence in you. And when you see what some of the components of this program are, after you go through it, it's going to be very challenging in the moment. And the reward for that is going to be beyond your wildest dreams. And confidence is something that's just going to come automatically from that. We touched on emotions, learning how to master them, healing old wounds, and tearing down those walls. Here's the thing with walls. We all have poor experiences with life. Somebody hurts us, somebody breaks us. We say to ourselves, that sucked. Let's never have that happen again. Let's put this wall up to protect me from something like that to happen again. And there's nothing wrong with that. We all do it. But if we don't truly heal that wound, that wall doesn't come down. It always stays up. And then over time, another thing happens. We put up another wall, and then another wall, and then another wall. Next thing you know, now you become a prisoner of your own walls. Not only can you not escape from it, it's preventing other things getting into you. A lot of the times, it's things that we want to receive. So remember, those are the main goals, and we're also going to learn your personal goals, and we're going to have this program customized to that as well. So the reality is, I kind of like to break this down into three moments in time. The past, getting to the root core of why you are the way that you are, tearing down all of those walls. It's so important because when we don't heal those wounds and we think about those memories, those unhealed wounds, it brings negative emotions to our present. Same thing with the future. If we look at the future of uncertainty through the lens of fear and doubt, it brings anxiety to our present. And present, oh, that's the most important one. That is the only moment in time we are ever going to see. There's no going back to yesterday. Tomorrow's always going to be a day away. And who you are today is going to shape who you become tomorrow. So we change the context of how we look at the future to create a compelling vision of one with the tangible action plan to make it happen. So you are less likely to experience that fear and anxiety when we focus on it. And then with the present, we do a lot of stuff focusing on the present moment. We understand who you are today, and that's different from your past traumas. Who you are today, we do that through human needs psychology. There's a portion I take you through that does a life audit that we talk about the pyramid of mastery, and there's 7 things that every single one of us have to master in our lives. And the biggest part is my intentional accident that's going to permanently change your life. I've teased it. I haven't shared what it was exactly, and I will. I'll save that for last. But it changed my entire life permanently, and it's going to do the same for you. I'm not saying it's going to be easy, but it's going to be rewarding. So that's kind of it in a nutshell. And what's to come with the future content, I'll take these things that I've touched on and I'll expand upon them so you get a better understanding of what we're doing and why it's important. I am so confident of how effective this is going to be for any individual that is willing to take this trip with me. And I'm excited to share these key components in it because these are things that anybody can learn and take away from. And if you take the time to learn and apply them, you're going to improve your life in any aspect that you choose to apply it to. So I'm really hopeful that you continue to watch this content because so much thought, so much effort in my heart and soul went into creating this. And I'm just so eager to share it with each and every one of you. So that's it for today. But what's coming next is, I think it's going to be the one on emotions. And if you're going to take anything away from what I have to share in this content, make that next video be the one. Have a great day, everybody. Take care.